Hello guys, this is Dr. Sandra Vincent. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be discussing about something that many people have been curious about and they've been asking me this question so many times. That is about internship. So as you all know, I just finished my internship from my college and I can proudly say I'm a graduate now. So internship is the phase where you're actually coming out from your textbooks and you're having a practical experience, hands-on experience into the field of medicine. Okay, by say it's like that. But the best part about internship is that it is like a rotation where you go to different departments and you get to see all departments and you choose in which field you want to pursue your career, in your PG or in your super specialty, so on and so forth. So that is why we say internship is a very important phase where you're gonna have a hands-on experience, because despite another international universities on medicine, India is a country where you don't get such hands-on experience when you are doing your first, second, third, fourth, whatever MPPS years you're having. This like practical classes are there, but the hands-on experience on patients is more focused during your internship years. So that makes your internship year pretty much serious. Okay, so the questions that has been asked mostly about this internship is it as toxic as you think it is? So is the internship the time where you get to see the toxicity in your medical field? Okay, so I can say despite being in your government, private or a deemed university such as myself, you get to have this toxicity effect in every type of college you go in. So this toxicity is basically something you see because it comes from your senior consultants coming down to your senior residents and then to your junior residents and then to you as an intern. So interns are something like, it's like the intern, you are particularly like the primary response system. So you are the first person to have in contact with the patient. So that means your responsibility tends to be higher, and all these are expected from you when you're just finishing out, as I told you, from your textbooks to your practical side of the work. So this kind of builds up a pressure within you and pressure within the whole system that is guiding you, that is supposed to be guiding you, that is this higher ups that I've said. So this toxicity comes from the high, it comes down to you, and this is really a tough situation for you as an intern. Obviously this can depend on person to person how you take it internally. So if you ask me personally, it was a tough thing for me because the pressure, the workload that the PGs give to you is really a lot, and that takes a lot on your mental health. So obviously you have to have some time with your family, with your friends, so that you kind of get out of this stressful environment. If you have good friends, you're lucky, I will say. But the chances of having good friends in this field of work are really complicated because everyone here is in a competitive mindset. Keep that in your mind. So at least have some contact with your old friends or something, so that it can keep peace within yourself. That's what I can say. So obviously the question about toxicity, I said it does exist, and that really takes a toll on you as well. So that is one thing that you can see in internship. And I also said that this is a primary point where you have contact with the patients. So the patients are also how you deal with the patients. All these things you learn during the internships, and various other procedures you learn during internships. So it is like one of the very important phases in your life, that is internship. It actually shapes you as how you're gonna continue with your rest of the preparations, and how you're gonna go progressively in your next whatever choices you're taking, whether you study in the same country or in a different country, or whatever is up to you. But everything, the solid foundation has to be laid when you're doing internship. So it is one of the important phases. So you try to learn as much as you can during this phase, build up connections, try communicating with the patients, with your consultants, with the PGs, whatever. If it's difficult for you, have to inform them and make sure that you take necessary steps to deal with it. Just don't put it in yourself. Don't take it on you mentally. You have to talk to people, deal whatever is going on. All these things have to be maintained. There's so much stress. Obviously I have gone through so much stress, but I have found ways to come out of it and complete my internship without having taking any of the leaves. Until and unless it was necessary, I have taken some, but other than that I have tried to finish it off without much delay. So I hope you can also do the same thing. So that is what I have to talk to you about internship. If I find something else, I'll get back to you with it. So I hope this was an informative section. So just before that, you have to keep in mind, whatever you can learn, take all the positives from whatever you see in this. Okay.
Thanks for watching Purple Day Diary. Do like and subscribe. And keep studying.